Hi everybody, Leah here with your weekly card reading starting Monday the 30th of March 2020. And if you haven't already, head over to leahloyd.com, subscribe to the free monthly healing emails. The April email is out already. And it's all about taking back your power. So in this difficult time with very unknown circumstances, wow, we have 3 major arcana cards here, so it's going to be a big week, I think. Yeah, at the moment, things are pretty unknown about what's happening and what changes are going to come into effect. So any way that you can stay in your power, listen to your intuition, trust, but anything you can do to kind of not get swept away in the fear of the whole situation will be good for you, because that will knock your immune system if that happens. So you need to find ways to keep the joy alive, to stay happy, to be positive, to be hopeful, while acknowledging that is a very unknown time and there is going to be fear and anxiety, and we get that. We know that's going to be there. So how do we still keep all the good stuff going despite that or around that? So yeah, if you subscribe to that email, there's lots of helpful hints in there. So the start of the week we have the moon. So the moon this is very much I think you are going to be doing a little bit of soul searching at the start of the week. I think there are going to be some fears, and that is very normal in this situation. Delve a little deeper and just really get to the root of what is it that's causing you to feel stressed or anxious or fearful in this time. Then use your tapping, to address that. Meditate, connect to your intuition. Are you fearful because you're reading too much on social media and it's dragging you down? And if that's the case, then maybe you need to unfollow some things. Just pick a source that you trust to give you the information that you need and just follow that one. And really trust your own instincts in this. If you need to go out and be around people inadvertently, going to the supermarket and things like that, just check in and go, is this okay? Is this okay for me to do this now? Do I feel okay with this right now? And if you don't, then wait. But now is a really, really important time to connect to your intuition and trust your own gut instincts. We have the butterfly of courage partnered with this card, which, at the moment we need. This card is all about having confidence, it's having self-belief, and it actually says to be fearless. So it is the stone that goes with that is bloodstone. So if you have that, use it. If you don't have it, download a picture of it, anything like that at all, and just have it somewhere where you can see it, to just help to remind you to be courageous in a time that is fearful. In the middle of the week, we have 2 cards. The first that came up is Ace of Fire, and we got the 4 of Air. So these are telling you that there could be a new opportunity coming in midweek. I think some of you are going to be the first card, some of you are going to be the second. So for some of you, I think there's going to be a change in your career. Now, that could be a given if you are having to now work from home, or perhaps you've lost your job through everything that's happening now. But this card is this is actually a positive card. So if it is that you've lost your job, I think you're going to be using this time to move towards something better, because this is actually an exciting card of changing your life. So if there is something that you have been putting on hold, something else you've been considering doing career-wise, take the time now to really explore that a little bit and see if that is still an option for you and how you could go about it. Now, for others of you, if you have the 4 of Air, you're being told that it's time to rest, just to take some time out, to really sit and be still and connect to your intuition before you make any big choices. Meditation could be very important for you right now. Meditation not only helps you to connect to your intuition, but it helps to keep you calm. It resets your body, it slows your breathing, it slows your heart rate, which is all very good for maintaining your immune system. So meditation right now would be a big benefit for anybody watching. The butterfly card that we have with this is trust. So if you've lost your job, or if you're changing job, or if you're just having some time out to reconsider and you're not even sure what's next, practice, just, find a way to just trust that everything is happening the way that it should. This card can be faith for some people, belief, understanding. So whatever it is that you have that faith in, connect with that this week and just trust that everything will work out the way it is meant to for your highest good. Now, at the end of the week, we have the Lovers. So obviously for some of you, this will be a new romance. Given that everyone's probably self-isolating at the moment, there's a good chance that this will be via text or, some kind of away situation. This card can also be a sign of good health. So for some of you, this could be a new romance. This could just be a deepening of your current relationships. But for others of you, this is good health. This is you looking after yourself, making good choices and taking care of your health and your immune system at the moment. Now, interestingly, this is partnered with the butterfly of new beginnings. So I think this will be a new relationship for some of you. This card can also be a card of fertility and new birth. So for some of you, this is you coming out as a new person. Just, perhaps you're doing this work, you're doing the meditation, you're looking, at your shadow side with the moon at the start of the week. You're developing that trust and that faith and that courage, and then you're coming out this new person at the end of the week. For others of you, you may be finding out that you are pregnant. And some of you might actually be having a baby this week. So whatever it is for you, it's a nice card. It's new beginnings. This is good. It feels good. So the bottom of the deck, we have the Chariot. And the Chariot is very much about being recognised for your achievements. It can be public recognition of things you've done well. This could be you completing something, a course, or a new job, or something that people are patting you on the back for and saying, well done, congratulations. For others of you, this is a card of self-discipline and willpower. And I know for anyone who is in isolation, forced isolation at the moment, you might start to feel a little stir crazy. So this is a card to remind you to put things in place. Try and have some kind of routine as best you can. Have that self-discipline. When you feel yourself getting anxious or worked up, what are you going to do to deal with that? Are you going to use your tapping? Are you going to go and meditate? Are you going to go and sleep? Could you jump up and do some exercise? Just get some of that energy out and moving around. And you can exercise in the smallest of spaces. So download an app, or, if you don't know what to do. But stay strong and you will get through this. There will be movement forward soon. We also have the bottom of the deck for the butterflies is higher guidance. And so this is about wisdom, it's direction and insight. This is very much you going within, connecting to your intuition, trusting yourself. You can make the best decisions for you, and you can be confident in that ability to do that. The card from my healing cards for this week is self-worth. So don't put yourself in a situation where you're putting the needs of others above yours. If your intuition is telling you, I need to stay home today, then trust that. Go with that, even if it means sometimes you have to say no to people or you feel like you're letting people down. Looking after you is a very high priority in this time, and so you need to trust that you are worth that and give yourself what you need. So I hope that helps this week. It's amazing what you can achieve in isolation if you have to. And if you need access to some of those tools that I've talked about, just go to leahloyd.com, subscribe to the free monthly healing emails. The April one is now out, and that has a lot of help in there to get you through these uncertain times. So thank you. I'll see you next week. Bye.